We have so many events and it's difficult to find what you're looking for. Do you have any recommendations?
I'll probably want to merge that question with the one that's right below it. Do you think it's a good practice to include event descriptions? So when you're trying to find events, Amplitude has a great feature to add categories to your event. So when you're trying to find a specific event through the dropdown, it might be a dropdown of 500, 600 event names, and you're scrolling through all of those. If you add categories, it makes the process easier. It's broken down into smaller chunks. If you know what category an event belongs to, you would use that category, find the event, and get to what you need. On the other hand, if you were within the data tool and you're looking at all of your events, not trying to build a chart, but just trying to manage your data, for that purposes, categories can also be used to filter data. So you can add filters on that data screen and start filtering those events down to the category that you're looking at. In addition to categories, on the data screen, there is also a concept of tags. This is something that I talk to almost every customer about because it's a highly underutilized feature, but it can be used in a number of different ways. Categories kind of restrict you to adding one category to each one of your events, but you can add multiple tags to those events. So your tags could be based on your development teams, could be based on sprint release cycles or releases, a number of different tags that you can add, right? So using tags on top of your categories makes it easier to filter those events within the data screen, right? So you can filter by a category, add an and filter to it, filter by tags, and keep adding those filters on top of it. So categories and tags would be the best solution to finding the right event you need. The reason I said that we should combine the two questions together is they all kind of fall in the same bucket, right? It's not necessarily to find your event, but descriptions do add a lot of meaning. Even if you were looking at the chart dropdown, a list of events, those descriptions, those categories, those tags, they all show up on that dropdown. If you hover over any of the events, you would see the category, you would see the description, you'd see the tag. So descriptions make it really easy to understand what that event is for. So yes, you should definitely add descriptions to your event properties, user properties, and make it available within Amplitude wherever possible.